Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of In My Voice Pod with Royal Owie. You know what it is, you know the vibes. Period. Oh, guys, what did you think of my first episode? Did you like it? Did you not? No. Okay, whatever. Anyways, so we're gonna start off with basically what I've been up to. What have you been up to, Mr. D?
Trying to set up this podcast.
Well, for the week, bruh.
It's work, man.
Work? Same, you know, I'm a corporate girl. I'm a corporate baddie. So, you know, I'm just doing the 9 to 5. Nothing fun. Did anything fun happen for me this week? Did anything fun happen for you this week that you would want to share?
I got to go to the gym, play some basketball.
Boring, boo. But okay, so I guess basic routine, normal routine. Yeah, nothing fun, nothing crazy. But guys, as you can see, we're in a different space, because let me tell you what had happened was. Should we tell them about what happened?
I think we should.
Why? What's their business?
But the people deserve to know.
Are you part of the show?
I don't know. Am I? It's up to you.
No, it's up to you.
It's up to you.
Mr. D sometimes might be part of the show. No, he's very helpful. Anyways, no. So yeah, we're in a different studio. And yeah, so nothing crazy happened this week. No, nothing fun happened this week, but crazy, yes. So let me tell you what happened, right? So obviously you guys watched my first episode. I'm assuming you did. If you didn't, go ahead and go watch that first episode. But yeah, so I rented the studio, the old studio, from this guy that I saw from this app. And I had shot 2 videos there because my first episode, I never released it, but it was my first episode. And then the one you guys saw last week. And then, so after shooting that video, he wasn't, first of all, anyways, let me not bait him out and say the studio is, you know, but we couldn't get the video and like the audio right away. So we're kind of like chasing him a little bit for like 2 days to send us the stuff, right? Cool. He sent it to us and I was trying to book for this week. Because again, I'm trying to be consistent, guys. Like, this is not what you thought it was. This is a podcast, okay? But yeah, and then we messaged him and said, oh, can I book for this week? And this man said he's not renting out the space anymore, like point blank period. And I was like, what do you mean by that? Like, because I was not like, oh, did we do something? Like, is there something like we disrespected your space or something like that? Da da da. Come to find out, he was just like, oh no, he just doesn't want to rent it out anymore. Cool. I'm not gonna say the exact reason because it's okay, but he basically said he just doesn't want to rent it out anymore. Like, nothing we did. Cool. Then I went to the app because I don't trust people, you know. I went to the app and come to find out he's renting the space. The space is still there. If you guys want the space, let me know. I'm joking. The space is still there, but he rented it out for $100 an hour. Now, where I live, I don't live in Toronto. I live pretty close to Toronto, but not. Is it close? Is it close to Toronto?
I wouldn't say it's close. You can't claim like you're in the GTA.
Yeah, I'm not in the GTA, but it's not like way, like it's not like deep somewhere else, you know what I mean? Anyways,
it's not Niagara, so
yeah, it's not Niagara. But yeah, I don't live in Toronto, and where I live, charging $100 for a space, you're not gonna get booking. Because I'm just like, so basically he just wanted to increase the price, which is just like, why would you do that? Mind you, I asked him when we first met, I was just like having conversation and being like, oh, do people like book the studio often and da 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 da. This man said no. So now they raised it up for $100 an hour. It's like, who's gonna book the space now? But anyways, we found bigger, better, nicer. Is it nicer? Yes, I like it better. It's more spacious, more professional. So hey, blessing in disguise. I'm not complaining. I was very much mad during the week. I was like, this guy is literally ruining my dream. I'm trying to chase my dream and he's trying to ruin it. I said the devil is working hard, but I'm working harder. My God is working harder. But no, that was really just frustrating. Plus work, 9 to 5. You know how 9 to 5 goes. I'm not gonna do a corporate run this time because I did that in the last episode. If you didn't watch it, again, go and watch it. Sorry, watch or listen. If you listen, I keep saying watch, but it's like, it's not just YouTube. For my Spotify and like Apple podcast listeners or anybody that listens, I love you guys too. It's just, I'm so used to the YouTube vibe because I used to do YouTube. So yeah, but if you listen on Spotify, go listen to that first episode. It was actually great. I think it was great. I loved it. Yeah. Anyways, So basically that's how my week went. Yeah, man, I don't really know what else to tell you about the week, but yeah, okay, let's get into what's tea, best tea. Do you have any, actually, before we get into that, Mr. D, do you have anything to say? Intro, anything about yourself? Do you want to tell the people about yourself?
Nah, I want to stay mysterious.
Okay, cool. Let's get into what's tea, best tea, where we discuss trending topics and hot takes. And it might not be trending, but I want to discuss it. So here we go. Okay, so first, your keys. So first, topic of the day is the Matt and Carly fiasco. So if you guys know Matt and Carly, they're this like cute couple on TikTok, and she just gave birth, and they kind of just showed, and the husband showed us what he got her for, like her push present, right? Because in this day and age, it's giving push present is giving, yeah. And he bought her a Bible and Apple headphones, which honestly, Apple headphones are not that cheap, but hey, what's my business? However, people were like, oh, how can you get her just a Bible and only like headphones for giving birth to your child? So a lot of people were really angry in their comments and like just like basically bashing them and just bashing him more to say, because he got her Apple headphones and a Bible. And I think for me, honestly, I'm just gonna move this to a general topic. I wanted to give you guys the background, but I'm gonna move it to a more general topic of how like I feel like people nowadays in this generation don't independently think anymore, and like social media has warped our perception of reality. Do you have any comments before I get too deep into it?
I just think, lately, not even lately, but just as of recent years, we just see a lot of things of luxury and high fashion and that, and it's just see it happen to people quickly. So it gives people an unrealistic expectation of like what to expect.
Yeah, no, I agree. So yeah, I just think social media, so like, because again, these people, I think they're my age, they're 24, maybe the guy's 25 now. So my point is they're really young, they're a young couple. And first of all, I think I was just more like, what is wrong with people, in the sense of like, first of all, that's actually what she wanted. She literally came on TikTok to tell us that's what she wanted. So it's like, if that's what she wanted, what's anyone's business to what a push present should be? And I just feel like in this day and age, people are more like, oh yes, I want this, I want the Chanel, but it's like, do you actually really want that? Like, you're just saying it because you see it on social media. You don't want that. I'm not even like, obviously I said Chanel, but like I'm saying other stuff that most people like, you actually did not want this 5 days ago, or now that's a thing, you want it, right? And I'm also guilty of this a little bit. Like, I'm not saying that like I'm perfect and I don't want anything on social media. Obviously it gets to your mind where it's like, you see things very often, and you see people, it's all in your face, and it seems like everyone else has this thing except from you know what I mean? And I'm just like, we need to take a step back, go and touch grass, child, go and touch grass, because not everything on social media, first of all, you should comment on, because go and talk to your friends, even if you have a comment, go and talk to them. But also just more like, it's just warped how we see, because even this push present, not everybody's gonna get a car, not everybody can afford that. So he did what first of all, she wanted and what they can afford. So it's like, what is anyone's business of what he gives his wife? And who are you to tell what the wife wants? You don't know her, we don't know these people, you know what I mean? So like, you just like, I just feel like social media is like, yeah, I want this, I want that, and it's like, first of all, do you really want, like, let's all independently think for ourselves and what we actually want as an individual, and not what social media is telling us to want. This is also like a PSA to myself, right? And just more of like, take a step back, guys. Like, you do not need everything or exactly the same thing that someone else has on social media. Even just, it might not even be on social media, even sometimes friends, like your friends are having this certain thing, you think you want it. I'm like, that's what they call in the Bible being covetous. Girl, I don't know the word, but it's just basically like wanting someone else's life, which is like, relax, you don't want that, you know what I mean? And so yeah, like, back off of them. Like, I was really like, this is insane, the way people were in their comments just saying like, how can you do that, mind you, push presents only became a thing a couple years ago. I'm all for push present, baby. If I'm popping out a baby, I'm gonna get a push present, and whoever I'm marrying will know what my push present will be. But no, I'm for push presents, but again, tailored towards people. Because it kind of brings me to like the whole wedding proposal thing, how everyone has the flowers, the neon sign, the da da da, and it's like that was just a thing because everyone started doing it and everyone's like, oh yeah, that's what I want. But it's like, do you really want that? Like, I want something, if I'm getting proposed, so I want something more curated to me. What I love music, I love R&B, like some like maybe whoever I'm getting married to would know, because I like, you know what I mean?
Even the decorated hotel.
Yeah. You say yes, honestly, yes, that has been a thing as well. But my point is, if you're independently thinking, you're like, I don't really even like, because at one point flowers, like everybody gets flowers and I don't mind flowers, but if that's what you get me all the time, I don't really like flowers to that extent. Whereas there's some people that really do love flowers and they want flowers for every occasion, and that's fine. But at one point I was just more like, yeah, I love flowers, and I was just like, oh yeah, get me flowers. But it's like, I don't really like flowers that much. Obviously once in a while I would like flowers because it just shows care, it shows like thoughtfulness, but I don't want that every time. Let me have it. Sorry, not guys, I'm so sorry. I am trying to stop using certain words, but like, I'm just talking how I talk.
That's $20 in the jar.
Yeah, we have a thing where it's like, if I use certain words, I have to pay, but I ain't paying. Sorry, I ain't paying ish. But no, seriously, I need to stop using certain words. But my point is, guys, independently think for yourselves. Don't go and look at social media and say, yeah, I want that, because what you're saying you want, it can be, you don't even know what they're having and you actually just say you want it. So like, yes, let's not just take social media and say, oh, because everyone's getting a G-Wagon for a push presents, me, so I want a G-Wagon. What if you want a Tesla? I don't want no G-Wagon, I want a Tesla. So yeah, let's independently think. Keep your comments to yourself or talk to your friends. Let's be kind, you know, it doesn't matter. And especially for things that are just not your business. Like, well, that actually irritated me when I saw it. But anyways, moving on. I've been talking about this for a long time, because no, when I tell you when I saw it, I was just like, is everybody okay? But I'm gonna move on. Okay, cool. My next trending topic relates to the Nigerian senator Natasha, who got suspended after she claimed that the Senate president in Nigeria sexually harassed her, allegedly. First of all, if you haven't watched the I Said What I Said episode for related to this topic, please go watch it. It really, really, like, I learned a couple things from them in that episode, and just kind of genuinely what's happening. And I think, first of all, it's really, really sad, and it's really, like, it's just like, bro, first of all, women are just, to me, in this world, are not safe. Like, especially in Africa. Like, I'm not saying here women are safe, but I just think the culture and the mindset of like men in general, but Nigerian men in general, sometimes can be just so like dangerous, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to get into depth into exactly the whole situation, but what I want to kind of highlight here is karma real? Cool. So obviously people be saying, oh, do good to people, da 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 da, and so you can get like God's blessings and karma, all those things, like good karma and stuff. But I see like stuff like this in Nigerian politicians, the way they've been, and it's like, you probably saying do good, and okay, let's even remove the politicians. I see people on a day-to-day, they be doing some crazy stuff, but they're okay for years and years. This Nigerian politicians, their children are okay from years and years and years, and it's like, do you think karma is real, Mr. D?
Yes.
Why?
Because at the end of the day, like, for example, if I do something, right, something bad, I always see the repercussions almost instantaneously. And I always feel like, that's karma. But like,
yeah,
I agree with you. There's some people I've seen, there's a lot of shady stuff. And they haven't seen any karma at all. Yeah,
no, I agree. I think, because if I do some bad stuff, I will see the repercussions right away. Like, I'm gonna see it, which is so annoying, because it's like, bro, I'm just trying to, but no, I just feel like I'm wishy-washy with it, because obviously I really want to believe that it is, because me and Nigerian politicians cannot end up in the same place after this earth is done, no? Because that will be the first day that heaven will cease fighting, because No, we cannot. I'm sorry, God. We cannot end up in the same place. I'm so sorry. Like, there's no way that my own sin is the same thing that they're doing. Because, well, let me tell you. Obviously, I know God is not a human, right? Thank God he's not. But let's just say he was a human and he was like me. My sin, for the most part, just honestly is more affecting me. Only me. If I'm lying, okay, no, maybe not lying, because lying might affect someone else. But for the most part, like, most people obviously drinking, my point is that affects only me, and I'm not saying it's right, that's what I said, but it's like it affects me, right? Nigerian politicians, the thievery, the killing, like it affects literally the whole nation. They're responsible for like millions of people, and it affects everyone. So it's like, if I'm causing harm to one person, which is me, versus if I'm causing harm to millions of people, and not even Nigerian politicians in general, if I'm causing harm to millions of people, how are we going to end up in the same place if they just accept Jesus on their dying bed? No, there's consequences, you know? I feel like there should be consequences for the actions. What do you think?
Difficult to kind of say.
Why?
Because, yeah, obviously, like, there should be consequences depending on the action. But at the same time, too, like, the story of the lost sheep, for example, right? He went to find that one sheep that lost his way, and the 99.
Wow, Bible! Oh!
So I just think that regardless of what kind of sin you committed, right? If you're genuinely willing to give up yourself for God, right, He will always accept you for who you are.
That's why God ain't me. But no, I agree. Obviously, I'm just joking. Like, in terms of like, I do know in God's eye everything weighs the same. I just think as a human, it's just hard to take that in and say, okay, they've done all this bad stuff, and let's just say they have cancer. Once they get cancer, they're okay, I want to repent, and they actually do the right thing and follow God. It's like, I get that, and I really understand that. It's just hard as a human to be like, everything is just wiped away. Like, because let's say they got cancer at 80, right? So all their 40 years of being a politician is just wiped away. And I struggle with that a little bit in terms of like, obviously God is working on me, but I just struggle with it in terms of just like, why? So anyways, my point is that like, I don't know if karma, because in that case, then karma isn't real, because if everyone just, you know, not everyone will have the chance, but some people obviously they know when they're going to die, in terms of like, obviously they're older, their health, so they kind of expect it in that sense. And like, if they just repent, then I guess there's no karma then, right? Because God will forgive them. But I feel also, yes, just because God could, I don't know, if you guys are Bible scholars, please let me know. But I just feel like just because God forgives you doesn't mean there isn't consequences for your actions. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like, I don't know, what do you think?
I agree. Just because He forgives you and He welcomes you doesn't mean like your action still doesn't bear consequences, right? I
don't know. I'm bad because like maybe obviously the consequences might still come just because He forgives you and like you're welcome to heaven. But when are those consequences? Because these people are living lavish. These politicians live in lavish, and even okay, just for this case now, he might go scot-free, and what's going to happen to him? Nothing. So I just feel like I don't know, but yeah, I really hope Nigeria Senator Natasha gets justice, because at the end of the day, similar to what the girls what I said is, it's not even necessarily like who did it. I mean, if it's true or if it's not true, it's more of like the fact that they didn't even try to do an investigation to try and figure out, even act and figure out if it's true or not. They just like dismissed it basically, and nothing is happening, which is just a little scary, and just like it just sets the precedent, obviously, because I also went to an all-girls school in Nigeria, boarding school, and it's really scary because I'm not saying it can't happen other places, but specifically in girls' schools, it's like teachers can do whatever, I guess, and like if at the highest level, which is politics, this is happening, and so someone that's rich, and someone that has power, what's going to happen to a regular girl like me? You know what I mean? Especially for somebody that's freaking 13, 14. Like, what's going to happen to her? So I think, guys, we need to, which kind of also brings me, I'm talking a lot, I'm sorry, but which kind of also brings me, no, I'm not sorry, this is a podcast, I'm sorry. But no, it just brings us to the point of like, guys, we're young, we need to take politics more seriously. Nigeria and Canada, wherever we are, I think a lot of young people just still think it's a joke. And me too, like honestly, this is low-key to me too. And it's not a joke. We're low-key the adults that we need to be interested in politics. We need to be interested in what's happening in your country. We need to be fighting and saying, no, this is not okay. So no, I think young people, the youth, like they like to call, please start taking interest in politics. Like, this is not a joke. Whether you're in Canada, it's not a joke, because whoever, like, whatever rules are put in place now is what's going to affect us. The people that are voting for it are going to die. Sorry, not to be morbid, but they're not going to be here. So I think we need to make sure that, like, we're in the loop with politics and just what's happening in our community and our country. And if, again, something is happening, we know who to call. We know the representatives to call. We know. So this is a PSA, guys. We need to take politics seriously. Don't just be like, oh, it's not my business. It really is not. It is your business. Because at the end of the day, because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, I'll just move to a different country. What country? Is it the US? And even if it's the US, obviously, but it's like, at the end of the day, everyone still has family somewhere. At least for Black people, we're not privileged to have everybody in one. For the most part, I think everyone has family somewhere. For example, I have family in Nigeria, so I can't just forget Nigeria and say, oh, it's not my business. It is your business. And I think we need to start thinking not just for ourselves, but for our loved ones and family who are not in the same place as us, and just, hey, take this seriously. You know what I mean? So guys, take politics seriously. I could rant about this more, but I'm gonna move on. But yeah, take politics seriously. Vote. Okay, moving on to In My Voice, which is a rant about anything or any topic that I want to rant about. And my first one is the list of girls I'm jealous of. Like, you're probably like, what? You're probably like, what? No, there are some girls I'm jealous of. I'm going to list their names. I'm joking, it's not their names. But I'm just the type of girls I'm jealous of, actually. So first is the people that can do their makeup to school and work. Now, when I used to go to school, work not so much because I don't work in Toronto. So it's not like most people are doing makeup. But when I used to go to undergrad, when I tell you that I have an 830, I see people, girls, have full face, everything look good. Everything is nice. I just think it's like, wow, like you literally can. And it's not even just a one-off thing. Like, they're doing this consistently, and I'm like, how do you do this? Like, I'm literally so jealous. Like, I wish I was like you, but I'm not. And the second one is always look put together. So for example, they might not have makeup on, but they always dress nice. They always just seem set. Like, they just look good. Which is not my case, because when I'm suffering, you would tell, from my wig to my clothes. No, seriously, when I'm in like grind mode, whether that's in school or work, you can tell if you see me on a regular basis. But there are some girls you will not be able. You'll be like, you're stressed? You look good. Like, you dress everything, skin smooth, everything looking good. And I'm so like, I wish I was like that. But I have a habit of just like neglecting myself when I'm stressed. I'm just like, nope, I'm gonna suffer because I'm trying to get this done. But no, I just wish I was like that. And then the last one I have on my list is girls that can do their own braids. Now, I can do my own braids. However, am I going to do it? No. But I'm so jealous of the people that can do their own braids, but actually do it. Like, oh, you're serious? Like, you're gonna sit down for like the freaking 20 hours, 2 days to do your braids? That is insane. Like, that is a superpower to me. Like, I just think like, wow, like, oh my god, like, oh my gosh. Anyways, do you have things that you're jealous of with boys, Mr. D? Boys are fake friends. Anyways, that's another topic for another day.
As a man, you can't be jealous of anybody.
Why?
Because you just have to grind and get it. You know, somebody has more money. Just gotta grind and get your money up. Okay,
yes, that's true. But like, you just never feel jealous of that. Like, not jealous, but just like, damn, I wish I had that.
Me personally,
jealousy.
I don't think like that, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna have it.
Period. You're a better man than me. Well, I'm a woman, but no, obviously I'm not like super jump like, oh my god, but I'm just like, damn, I wish that could be me. But I guess I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. But anyways, next in my voice is so I saw this tweet from someone who said, listen to my sister-in-law's speech about her husband, my brother, and like, I know this man, he's not that great. And I was just like, I found this really funny because I was just thinking whenever I get married and what my husband is talking about with like his vows, my siblings would be like, because I think I'm a kind person, but I'm not necessarily nice. I wouldn't classify myself as nice. I think I'm very kind, but I don't come off as nice. Like, I'm not the like, oh, okay, I'll do that, babe. Oh, no, I don't come off like that, and I know that, which is fine with me. But I'm not mean, but it's just like, but anyways, so my siblings know me for that, right? But then my husband will be saying, oh, she's so caring, she's so this, she's so that, and I'll just be looking at them and they'll be looking at me and be like, this cannot be the girl that we grew up with. What do you think? Do you think your siblings will have a different say of what your wife is talking about in her vows and be like, this is not the guy?
Yes and no.
Why?
Yes and no. Because at the end of the day, like, the things that I would do for my wife, like, I kind of try to do that for my immediate family right now. Mm-hmm. But in terms of like, I guess my behavior or act around her would probably be different, and they'll be surprised as to that. Because see, I have siblings; they're all boys.
I was gonna say yours is a little bit different because you're all boys, so you don't have to be in the caring.
You don't have to be in the caring. I'm just there to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
becoming young men. So
yeah, so boys are a little bit different, but I'm just saying because I have mostly sisters and I have a brother, but I just feel like all of them in general, because again, I don't think I'm the nicest person, so they're just gonna be like, what? But with my man, I'm a nice girl. So to a certain degree, am I nice? What do you think?
Cannot confirm,
Girl, shut up. But no, I don't think I'm the nicest to anyone, but it's like I'm a little bit nice to my man. I think so. But my siblings, I'd be like, get out of my room. Especially my immediate older sister, Car. I'm like, get out. But no, it's gonna, like, I just found that a tweet really funny, and I'm like, that's really interesting. Like, when I'm doing my vows, I'm gonna look at them. So when my husband is saying his vows to me, I'm gonna look at my siblings, and they're just gonna be like very confused. But anyways, let's get into Off the Cuff, which is a segment that's not necessarily consistent on the show, but I just bring in new elements to the show because, baby, it's giving creative, it's giving interesting, it's giving not boring. But no, today's Off the Cuff. Obviously, last week we did dilemmas. Today we're gonna do Cap or Fact, where I react to wild internet claims and decide if they are true or not. Obviously, it's International Women's Month, so I have 6 cap or facts about women. I'm gonna decide or think about if I think it's a cap or a fact. So we're gonna have Mr. D read the statements, and I'm gonna search it up after to see if it's a cap or fact after I give my answer. Okay, let's go.
So the first one is, the first computer programmer was a woman. Cap or fact?
The first computer programmer was a woman. Honestly, I don't have a basis for why my answer is yes, but I'm pro women. Women are smart. Oh my gosh. And I just feel like in the olden days, they probably just said it couldn't be a woman because, yeah. So I think that's fact, that the first computer programmer is a woman, but we're gonna find out. Let's see. I have it here. Yeah, that one is a fact. The first computer programmer was, hey, is this a person Nigerian? Was Ada Lovelace. I don't know if it's Ada or Ada. Well, ADA. I don't know if it's Ada or Ada, but anyways, Ada Lovelace, a mathematician and writer in the 1800s. So I was right. 1 point for me. Next one.
Nigerian women only gained the right to vote after independence.
So Nigeria got independence in 1960. It's given history, historian. Okay, so 1960, do I think they had the right to vote after or before? I think it's after still. So that's cap. So wait, what was the statement?
Nigerian women only gained the right to vote after independence.
Oh, sorry, that's fact. I think it's fact that they only gain the right to vote after, because I just feel like the way, again, Nigerian culture, they can never let a woman before they. No, I just feel like they just can never let a woman be independent before that. So yeah, I think that's fact. And yeah, but however, it's a myth. Nigerian women gained the right to vote in 1953, which is 7 years before independence. Now I don't know how true that is, because this Google sometimes will tell me something might not be right. But hey, from Google or ChatGPT, sorry, that's cap. So what do you think? Oh, so are you reading the next one, or do you have a comment?
Nah, it's just kind of wild. 7 years before.
Yeah,
I wouldn't think that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that as well, but I got that wrong. So still 1 point for me. Next one.
So the next one is, in some Nigerian cultures, women could propose marriage first.
Obviously, I'm not like the ultimate Nigerian. I don't know a lot.
Can I give my input first?
Okay, go ahead. Give your input.
I think it's fact.
Why?
I think if a woman really likes you at the end of the day and you're taking your time, she's going to go after what she wants.
Oh, so you're saying like whether culture or not, they're going to still do it?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Because even if I really like you, I ain't going to do it. Like me now, like I'm not going to do it. They never.
Yeah, you might, but
some people might. Oh, okay. I mean, power to them though. But anyways, the statement was, what was the statement, child?
In some Nigerian cultures, women could propose marriage first.
I'm just gonna say fact, just because I genuinely don't know a lot about other Nigerian cultures, so it might be a possibility. But hey, let's find out. It says fact. Yeah, in some Nigerian cultures, especially among the Igbo, women could propose marriage, showing their strong role in social matters. Now, if you're Igbo, please, this is what ChatGPT told me. If it's wrong, tell me. Let me know. But hey, if it's fact, I would love to actually know a Nigerian woman that, because I'm not talking about other women outside the different cultures. I want to know a Nigerian woman that's actually proposed to their own man. Like, that's actually insane. That's not something I would have thought about, especially for a Nigerian woman. But if that's what the Igbo people are doing, power to my Igbo people. But yeah, okay, next one. So I got two out of 4 right now. 3.
Let me think. No, 1. Did you say fact for that?
Yeah, I said fact for the Nigerian. This one, I said fact.
Oh, okay, yeah. So 2.
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. Yeah.
Okay.
2 out of 3.
I'm still doing well. Okay.
So the next one, number 4. Women were not allowed to vote in the U.S. until 1920.
Oh, this statements are really interesting. They were not allowed to vote until 1920, which is after World War One. Now, do I think women were allowed to vote after World War One or before? Because they weren't the ones fighting, right? It's the men that were soldiers, and the women were like supposed to stay at home during World War One, right?
The women were taking care of the kids at home.
Right? And the men were the ones fighting. Now, do I think they were voting? I don't know. I'm gonna guess. Obviously, all of these are guesses.
You want a little history hint?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so obviously women are back home, making sure everything's good at home. Mm-hmm. But after a while, like they started helping in the what's the thing called? Factories to help build the weapons. And they started helping, and they started showing that they also have strength as well.
So you're basically saying this is false, cap.
So
like you think they were allowed to vote before?
No. I think that helped them gain something.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just go with it. So I think this is facts. They were allowed to vote after 1920. Okay. Oh, okay. So let's find out. Yeah, man. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the answer. Yeah, it says that's facts. Women won the right to vote with the 19th Amendment in 1920.
Now, without my hint, would you have gotten that?
Would I have said fact? Probably no, I would have said cap. But yeah, that's pretty. I don't know if to say pretty cool, but hey, at least we have the right to vote now.
So what has it been now? Like it's 1920. We're in what?
2025.
What's that?
Bare years, like maybe 105 years. Yeah,
exactly.
So exactly, go out and vote, guys. They fought to vote. Go out and vote. If you're a woman, go and vote. Okay, next.
Question number 5. So that's what 3, 4.
So I got 3 out of 4.
3 out of 4.
Yeah.
Question number 5. Women need more sleep than men.
Now, I'm gonna give my answer first, and I'll tell you why. I think this is facts because I'm a sleepy girl, so I'm just basing this on personal reasons. I'm a sleepy girl. I need more sleep, but I also just think with everything going on with our body, we probably need the sleep to like rejuvenate and like feel better, I guess. I mean, I know, but I'm gonna just say fact. So, do you have anything to say, or should I just get the answer?
No, I think you're thinking. Your logic is right. So
okay, so women need more sleep than men. That is facts. The multitasking brain needs extra rest. So yes, let her sleep in. What? Why is it fact though?
It says that your brain's too complex.
Oh, period. I guess so. They didn't really give me a strong reason, but I guess it's facts. If you guys dispute any of these, let me know in the comments. But okay, so that's 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
All right, boom. Next.
Last question.
Oh, yay.
Women are worse at math than men, obviously.
Just because, again, I'm very much girl power, feminist. I'm a very much feminist. Women are better at math. I genuinely think yes. No, not even about being a feminist. I really think in this day and age.
No. You misheard the question. I said worse.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said best. Women are worse. No, that's cap. I don't think women are worse than men. I think women are way better than men at math because, well, we just use our brains. Men would just use your brain. I don't know. I just think I think that's cap.
So it's 4 times 4.
16.
16 times 16.
Thank you. Next question. 250. No. No. 280. Nigga, why did you leave? 16 times 6. 28. I know 15 times 15 is 255, right? What's 15 times 15?
15 times 15
is 255, I think.
Yes.
Bruh.
255? No, 225. Sorry.
Oh, 225. Ooh.
225.
Okay, and then 16 times 16. Okay, let me just think it through a little bit. 326.
256.
Oh, damn. Well. If I had a pen and paper, I could do it. I can do math. Don't do that. But okay, I think it's okay, anyways, but I think it's cap still. Even if it's not me personally, but I fight for my women. I think we can do it. But anyways, okay. That is women are worse at math. That's a myth. Again, I don't know how true, because all it says is that's just outdated nonsense. Women have been killing it in STEM for years. I don't know if this is based on like research, but hey, I just used ChatGPT and it says it's myth, and I agree with it. So, but anyways, that's it for this episode of In My Voice. I hope you guys loved this episode. Make sure you give it 5 stars on all listening platforms, and if you don't like it on 5 stars, do not give it nothing at all, okay? And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the video so people can get more of this goodness, because baby, I have a lot of yapping to do. I can talk for ages, but I'm gonna spare you guys the details. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at In My Voice Pod. That's it. Yeah, man, let me know if you have comments about anything we talked about today. Put it in the comments. Message me on In My Voice Pod. And that's about it. I'll love you and leave you guys. Bye.